Have you ever felt like you're living someone else's definition of success while your own dreams slip away? Today I want to share something deeply personal that might change how you view your own struggles with identity and purpose. Picture this. You grow up idolizing your father, a career military man who served with honor and distinction. You train your body to peak physical condition, commit to following in his footsteps, and join the army with dreams of proving yourself in combat. Then life throws you a curveball that changes everything. My name is Mike, and I'm an Army veteran who never saw combat. For the longest time, I carried this crushing weight of feeling inadequate, like I somehow failed before I even had a chance to succeed. But what I learned through my journey might surprise you. When I enlisted, I had this crystal clear vision of my future. I would deploy overseas, serve my country in dangerous missions, and earn my place among the warriors I respected. My unit trained hard and I pushed myself to be ready for anything. But deployment orders never came. While other units shipped out to Iraq and Afghanistan, we remained stateside. At first, I told myself it was just bad timing. Maybe the next rotation. Maybe the mission would change. But as months turned into years, that nagging voice in my head grew louder. The voice that whispered I wasn't good enough, that real soldiers were overseas while I was stuck in garrison duty. Then came the accident that shattered more than just my body. During my third year of service, a car crash left me injured and facing a long recovery. The once athletic body I had sculpted through years of training suddenly felt foreign and weak. Simple tasks became challenges. The pain was constant, and for the first time in my life I needed help. But seeking medical treatment in the military culture I knew came with unexpected consequences. Instead of support, I faced ridicule from some fellow soldiers who saw my injuries as weakness. The brotherhood I thought would protect me suddenly felt like a judgment panel questioning my toughness and commitment. Everything I had built my identity around began crumbling. The image of following my father's footsteps faded as medical boards reviewed my condition. The athletic prowess that defined me since childhood was replaced by limitations I never imagined. The clear path I had mapped for my future suddenly led nowhere. When my contract ended, I made the decision that still haunts me today. I left the Army. Part of me knew it was the right choice medically, but another part felt like I was abandoning everything I believed about myself. I walked away from the institution that was supposed to define my worth as a man. The transition to civilian life hit like another accident. Without the structure and purpose the military provided, I felt completely lost. My relationships suffered as I struggled with anger and disappointment. I jumped from job to job, searching for something that could fill the void where my military identity used to live. I found myself in toxic relationships, thinking maybe external validation could replace the internal worth I had lost. I came close to marriage once, but even that felt hollow because I knew I was trying to fix something broken inside me through someone else. For years, I drifted through life feeling like an imposter. When people thanked me for my service, I felt guilty accepting their gratitude. When I met combat veterans, I felt like I was wearing a uniform I hadn't earned. The phrase, "Thank you for your service," became a reminder of everything I thought I had failed to achieve. But here's what I wish someone had told me during those dark years. Your worth as a person isn't determined by circumstances beyond your control. My unit's deployment schedule wasn't my decision. The drunk driver who caused my accident wasn't my fault. The military's medical policies weren't designed by me. I spent so much time focusing on what I didn't accomplish that I completely ignored what I did achieve. I served my country with honor for 4 years. I trained to be ready for any mission. I maintained discipline and commitment even when facing personal challenges. I sought help when I needed it, which actually takes more courage than suffering in silence. The accident that ended my military career also taught me something valuable about resilience. Physical strength comes and goes, but mental toughness is something you build through overcoming obstacles. Every day I chose to get up and try again was an act of courage that no deployment could have taught me. Recovery isn't just about healing injuries. It's about rebuilding your sense of self. When everything you thought defined you gets stripped away. It's about finding new sources of purpose when old dreams become impossible. It's about accepting that your value as a human being isn't tied to any single achievement or failure. Today I'm sharing this story because I know there are others carrying similar burdens. Maybe you're a veteran who feels like your service wasn't enough. Maybe you're someone whose injuries changed your life trajectory. Maybe you're struggling to find identity after losing something that meant everything to you. Your story matters even if it doesn't match the narrative you originally planned. Your service counts, even if it didn't unfold the way you envisioned. Your worth as a person exists independent of any external validation or achievement. The journey isn't over. Finding new purpose after loss is possible, and sometimes the detours teach us more about ourselves than staying on the original path ever could have.